I read somewhere that a perfect parent is a person with excellent child rearing theories and no actual children. There's another one. Perfect parents exist, but they do not yet have kids. Hi, my name is Manjula and I welcome you all to the Art of Parenting by Planet Spark, where we raise ourselves first as parents before we raise our children. So this concept of perfect parents doesn't exist and actually should not exist. It's better to be a real parent than a perfect parent. Because to become a perfect parent, first you would need to become a perfect human being. Are you a perfect human being? Nobody is perfect and we all know that. So how can parents be perfect? We are all learning every single day in this parenting journey. And that's what makes us real parents. Parents who make mistakes, who learn from those mistakes. Parents who make wrong decisions. Parents who take responsibility for those wrong decisions. And parents who don't hide but show their real side to their children. All of us are different. So obviously our parenting styles are obviously going to be different. And there is no perfect parenting formula. So how can we even think of becoming a perfect parent? Also, when you try to become this perfect parent who's always doing the right thing, never loses patience, and always hides real emotions, you end up putting a lot of pressure on yourself. You become like this volcano who's bubbling from inside, has so much buried inside and not saying anything, but one day will burst with so much force that it will destroy everything around it. Perfect parenting puts a lot of pressure on your children too. For example, a perfect parent would try to make his or her child do everything in a particular way and not accept any deviation. So their child is very disciplined, like she or he would brush her teeth without reminders, or she would come home from school and put her shoes in a shoe rack, wash the tiffin box, finish her homework first and then go to play. Perfect, right? There's nothing wrong in it, except what if one day she has a fight in the school and is emotionally upset and doesn't feel like doing all these steps after coming home? All she wants is a tight hug from you. But you don't allow this because you're a perfect parent. You say, just do all the steps like putting your shoes in shoe box or washing your tiffin box and then we can talk. You've lost your connection with the child. Because in this process of making everything perfect, you leave no space for these small but real moments. The definition of perfect parents is also different for different people. Some would say perfect parents are those who live for their children. But all the research on this will show you that living for your children and not living your life makes you empty from inside. You become emotionally dependent on your children because your life revolves around them. And now, when they leave for their own journey, you feel lonely, incomplete, and unhappy. And I'm sure you know that an unhappy parent cannot raise a happy child. Another problem in perfect parents is that most of them are rigid in their parenting approach. Because, they have these set rules or ideas of perfect parenting in mind and therefore can't accept a non-conventional child. For example, a child who's not able to write properly but can communicate clearly. Or a child who's not able to follow multiple instructions but is exceptional in painting. A perfect parent would want their children to be perfect in every field. So if he is good at communication, he has to be good at writing too. So they put a lot of pressure on their children. Perfect parenting is like the life that we live on social media. A life where we use filters to look good, where we don't show our flaws, where we are always happy, but we all know the reality behind this drama. We have seen influencers taking their life minutes after posting a perfect picture on social media. So please don't fall into this trap of perfect parenting. It's unhealthy for you and it's unhealthy for your child. Be real, be human, so your children can relate to you, connect with you and learn from you. When your children see you make mistakes, take responsibility of that mistake and then correct those mistakes, they not only learn to correct their own mistakes, but also learns that it's okay to make mistakes or fail sometimes in life. Your imperfections teach your child more real life skills than your perfection ever will. For more such parenting wisdom, please follow The Art of Parenting by Planet Spark with me, Manjula. And to boost your child's confidence, make him or her join Planet Spark's online classes where they have confidence building workshops and activities. So just log on to pspark.in and book your free class today.